showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Volunteers will kick this deep to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
And first down, they go right back to him. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Will not be brought down. Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. We'll get him down much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The Trojans under the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They'll try to run for the first down. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. A play action, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Quick completion with the tight end. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good.
Hey, stay here. Keep the stuff up there. Hey, put all the put the kitchen stuff back on the wall.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Thank you.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gives it to the back. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Can he get there on the ground? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
The gain moves the ball to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now.
Good play.
One of those critical third down plays.
Yeah. Hey, y'all stay here. Stay here. Huh? Wipe? Hey, bring me your bag. I gotta take a timeout. Hold on. What do you need? You just need a wipe? Come here. Hey, come here.
makes the catch. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. The Trojans pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
I even stopped. I can't. Yeah, I had no plays that I wanted to do, and I'm trying to get the baby a wet wipe and.
First down, but instead, gets the ball released underneath to the drag route and get some positive yardage.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or can they face a tough fourth down decision? They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Trojans will line up on first and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
I wasn't patient that time. That was my fault.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Here comes a handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll test the right side here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Has caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Keep it on the ground. Able to bring him down.
Yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out here. Absolutely. Let me know, I guess, about this weekend. We're going to finish.
Hold on. I think you about to take a bath.
I want to take my bath.
They'll try to run this one. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Can you say methodical? Marathon March Kirk just...
I wish you could have saw what I had to do to get that drive done.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got it.
I had a baby on my leg. Somebody standing in front of the TV on purpose.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
It's my best friend's wife. She was like, I don't care about that game. Yeah, I was like leaning. No, nope. Get him down. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Well, at least while you're doing this.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. He's in the clear.
Nice play.
Oh,
Horrible. Horrible.
They're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back in motion now. Toss play to the outside. Finding some room at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Gotta seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody opened.
Good play, good play.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seems to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They'll run it here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure doesn't open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Through the defender. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
I think my boy just came out. Yes.
Unbelievable job.
It's coming out party.
Allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point try coming now. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff. The opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. But he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's how you close a half off for this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this deep in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Yeah, you almost had that one.
That's good work by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. We get the second half started with a running play.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Caught by the receiver. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. They told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost us.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Brought down, but broke the tackle. And it's a solid game there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
When they try the middle, but for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to run free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. Brought to the turf and made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Nice execution here for the first down. This is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
So what?
Second down They'll feed the back again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The Trojans will come to the line and run the hurry-up. And third and short, try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Going again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made. There's the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there.
Well, here's a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to let it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a missed assignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the touchdown, Southern Cal, to put them on top now.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
All right, team, let's go upstairs. We're way past bedtime.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
This time it's complete. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs quarterbacks have been putting on a show so far today. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Cut quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bombs. This offense really clicking. On paper, this looked like an excellent matchup. On the field, it's been even better than that.
When you have two teams that are so evenly matched, they have this kind of talent, the margin of error is just so slight. Now it comes down to the final 2 minutes. Who wants it more and who's going to play better?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. the handoff. Breaks free. Here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. They keep him off balance with a run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short in the +27. Can he make it to the marker? They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Now the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, use their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go in the final seconds. One swing of the leg for the win. And he knocks it right through. Automatic